In example 5, we want to use the following information and diagrams to solve each. So let's take a look at what we're given here. HGF, or the measure of HGF rather, is equal to 16x plus 4. So HGF is the whole angle, and that's going to be 16x plus 4, the whole thing. EGF, so this little piece right here, is 110 degrees. GHE, so this one, is 3x plus 11, and we want to find x. When you're setting these up, it's important to know which expression or which angle measure goes with which angle. We can see here that this piece, or this angle, is 110. This one's 3x plus 11. The whole angle altogether, the bigger one, is 16x plus 4. So we're going to take each piece, 110, and we're going to add it to 3x plus 11, and that's going to be equal to the whole, which is 16x plus 4. We'll combine like terms here on the left-hand side, so that'll be 121. I think I'd like to deal with a positive coefficient of x, so I'll subtract 3x here. And we can subtract 4. Might have to move this up a little bit. And 13x here will be 117. Now I don't know this one off the top of my head, but I know that 13 times 10 is 130. And we want one less of those, so x here is going to be 9. And if you wanted to, you could plug that value back in and see if you get the situation to work out. In other words, whatever angle this is, when we add it to 110, we should get the whole angle when x is 9. For part B, we're given that VUT, so the whole angle is 175 degrees. VUJ, just this piece, is 17x minus 3. And JUT is, we'll make a little mark there, 17x plus 8. So in this case, we have this piece and this piece. We're going to add those two together. And that'll be equal to the entire angle, which is 175 degrees. So we've got 34x plus 5 is equal to 175. Subtracting 5 from each side, 34x is equal to 170. And we'll divide by 34 here. And I know that 10 times 34 is 340. Well, we want half of that, so it's going to be 5. And that growl, or that whatever you heard in the background there, that was the dog. So he's okay, he's just sleeping. Anyways, x is equal to 5 there. And you can plug this back in, and we could actually do that pretty easily. 17 times 5 is going to be 50, and 35 are 85. 85 minus 3 is actually 82, so this angle here is 82 degrees. 17 times 5, we said, was 85, plus 8 is 93. When we add 93 and 82, we get 175. We could have done that same thing here with A. Just have a couple more here in this one. So we've got part C and D. And part C, it's very important, as you can figure out, to label the diagram accurately. FCD is x plus 41. That's the little angle here. BCF is x plus 78. So that's this angle right here. And BCD, or the whole angle, all the way across, is 95 degrees. In this case, what we'll do is we'll add each piece together. So BCF, which is x plus 78, plus FCD, which is x plus 41, and that has to be equal to the whole angle, which is 95. So x and x is 2x, combining like terms. 78 and 41 would be 119. So we'll subtract 119 from each side, and 2x will be, let's see here, negative 24, and divide by 2. X will be negative 12. It's okay for x to be negative 12. X is not the actual angle measure. What you can do is you can substitute x in here and here, and you'll get two angle measures, and hopefully those angle measures would add to 95 degrees. For part D on the right-hand side, we're given that GFZ, which is this angle, is 38 degrees. ZFE, which is this angle, is 2x plus 125. It's pretty tight there. And GFE, the whole thing, is x plus 163. It's getting a little busy in here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add each smaller angle together, so this angle and this angle, and we're going to set that equal to the whole angle, which is x plus 163. We'll combine like terms then on the left-hand side. So we've got 125 and 38, so that's 163. We can subtract x from each side. And we've got x plus 163 is equal to 163. Subtract 163 from both sides, and x in this case will be 0. We can see that that's true. Here if we substitute 0 in for x, 2 times 0 is 0. And we've got 125. 125 and 38 is 163. If we look at the expression for the big angle, which should be 163, we see here that x should be 0 for that to be true.